Serpentine little think, a thinking of Eve seeing first the shiny thing, the subtle beast she saw eating of the tree she was told would kill her if she ate it, and she believed if she even touched it, she would die. Though die was something of a mystery. What, she thought, is happening here? The shiny serpent thing is living and eating the fruit of knowing something known to this thing and unknown to me. This shining serpent can't speak, needn't, but 'tis a beguiling creature, a scoff god swallowing forbidden fruit as nothing happens. Not dead, whatever that may be. Why should I? Curiouser and curiousome, it says with its eyes. You shall know as God knows. You shall not surely die. Those kachinas I imagine dancing off in time, singing as the chorus of snakes. We hold such things as men can't hold in hands. Oh no, wait and see. You and me, we play no past roles, no deed is redone. Thoughts are rethought. Everything has been thought. The object of thinking is to think them again. Mr. Gaeta made note of that fact when he thought everything, excepting what I know, is temporary at the moment. I recall the idea of God knows what. But it ain't accidental, and it ain't misperception of Decepticons dancing on the head of a pin. You got that right. Question. Quest. Ions symbolize what you do not know, so who knows? Question marks symbolize the act of questioning. It's a primal need. Wisdom, the principal thing of which more is always desire, enabling. Somebody beyond your knowing imagined that, right? Would you believe the algorithm needed to program perception of a who'll go rhyme or an I'll go rhythm, positive knee-jerk response to the prick of a pen or the whisper of a word which it is supposed was written by 100 monkeys with typewriters swacking away endlessly, balancing precariously on the edge of the first 100 turtles in the stack? What are the odds, eh? Life has a plan with no plot, ought we think? We shall not surely die. We know now that's a lie. Beyond believing lies, we know now how and why we are naked by our own cognition. We told us we are naked. We now know that. But here, in the pages of the book of life, we are no longer subject to the bondage of fearing death. Here there is no more condemnation believed. The lies recognized here affect no fear we know. The final foe fell. It is finished was no lie. Take comfort here. Be still and know. Rest prevents any re-triggering viruses left by the lying messengers old fables told as prophecy, or fair tales oft sung as epics predetermining the possibility of evil winning in the end. The words that built the lies remain, not the lies. Evil never had a chance. Life isn't fair. The basic plot is a man-made thought. The purpose is not. Life goes on. Death never could have won, and now its power serves to make eternal waves that keep thinkers thinking things differently. Loneliness, after all is said and done, is not as common as one might think. There's always details, details, details. God only knows. Saying such a thing idly is vain unless you know God knows. Damn that, too. None of that here, you know? No condemnation. Socrates was a joke. Nothing new under the sun beyond that is no mortal's concern. Believe me, knowing nothing is far more difficult than men imagine. Tongue-in-cheek was an old clue in fair play. Your Gramps could poke out his cheek like he had a snake in his mouth, struggling to break through sealed lips. Then he tells a fish story and claims the Magi know it true, tongue-in-cheek, so to speak. I see some misconceptions fructify from spores spat idly as bloody hells and dams from tinkers tinning pots with crazy making lead solder which meandered my other me to lead lead soldiers. I led the boys to war. That's what they were for. It's all in the plot to make men of boys, so we can help God defend heaven in case of what? Good versus evil and all that whole lie? Or is it faith we must defend? How reasonable is that? What can kill an idea like one of the big three? Eve knew knowing good and evil cost her dear. She paid attention to the truth of all she so suddenly knew. Otherwise, she could not attempt the task of bringing Abel into the world after the pain of Cain. Oh, please, let Cain fulfill the promise. I cannot bear the pain, said Adam in his shame. Eve, on the other hand, knew hope, for joy she found in every birth, and there were many twixt Abel and Seth, all girls. Cain had been gone for decades ere Seth came along. Eve was overjoyed at the boy whose son would somehow bring to bear the final sacrifice of travail and pain to manifest the sons of God, to play the role preordained for sons of God and their sons to play, wombed and un, each. in his own way. The one creation groaned for, the missing, wanted, desired one, and only begotten with just exactly your DNA, 1 in 8 billion, a rare element indeed. You know.